Good morning, hi guys. We are at the building of the super ministry in Estonia, which means that 5 ministries are together in this very new, brand new building, and one of them is the Ministry of Social Affairs. And today we will have a conversation with Rait Kuuse, the Deputy Secretary General of the Ministry of Social Affairs, and we will talk about the social innovation in Estonia. Rait, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background?
Hello from my side as well. Well, I'm working in the ministry on this position already 6th year. But I have a quite long history of public sector career. So I started in the public sector in '99. But I started in a totally different domain. I was working in the start as a probation officer. And then later on I went to the Ministry of Justice to work as head of the probation service. I continued in the prison system, was for a few years a prison governor, and as I continued to be very interested on social policy, deinstitutionalization issues, then there was an opportunity to start a position in the Ministry of Social Affairs. Now I'm already working here for the 2nd term. I've been active at international level. I have done some consultations about the criminal policy in Central Asia, South Caucasus region more specifically, for EU and other organizations. Worked in Georgia, in Tbilisi for a few years, and also I'm currently appointed as a chairman of the Social Protection Committee of European Union.
Where are you from originally?
Well, originally I'm a country boy. I'm coming from the central part of Estonia, so my roots from the parents' side are in very south, in Vastseliina and at the islands in Muhumaa. So basically my parents came together to the central part of Estonia from different ends of Estonia. So I moved to Tallinn in '96. So now it is the time when I have spent more than half of my life in Tallinn.
In Tallinn?
Yes.
Okay. We will have a little tour in the building where you will introduce us the new working method of the ministry.
Yes.
Which is more about co-working and shared office concept.
Yeah, we really value in the Ministry of Social Affairs value the changes, and we need to embrace the new ways of doing things, and this is extremely important for the organization to develop, and this is also extremely important to people to start within our organization to work, because nowadays the expectations to employer and also to the public sector are totally different. So that means that there are not anymore let's say 50 years of career you go out from the public sector gray hair, and you have spent like in the same department like for entire professional life. So people are moving around quite a lot. People want to experience new things. They want to have challenging projects. They want to see that their contribution matters, and the ministries have to adapt. And we were able to change our old environment to the new environment, and in order to make this change proper, we used the design thinking. We employed some designers to design our new working environment, and to see that how we work, what are our real needs, how much space we do need, and then to design those floors which we are using here, 5 floors in this towers. Design it more in accordance with our ways of working. So I think that we are at the moment in the scenery of ministries, we are very, very different how we have designed our working environment and what we are offering as a working space. So I will show you around a little bit how our office looks like. It is a function-based office. Entire ministry works like this, so no one has a personalized chair or table. or place where to work. So we come every morning and we are free to choose whatever working station we would like. For example, here we see that kind of small open meeting area, and there are plenty of this in the building. Everyone is free to use it with all the tools, digital and others available. Here, for example, again you can have a small conversation, which is more or less private, but it is also in the open space. So we decided to this kind of settings because in the old building we had this old-fashioned cabinet style where everyone had a very specific place where to stay, where to sit, where to work. And we felt that as we are moving quite a lot, we are attending at numerous meetings, then we have a lot of empty space, unused space. And here actually we designed it in that manner that we have less working stations than we have people, so which would enable us to save some space and also be more creative. As all the floors are designed similarly.
Oh, other ministries follow the same structure, right?
Not really.
Not really?
We have this 5 ministries here in those 2 big buildings, and they rather stayed more traditional. The office is more open, of course. There is not a cabinet style here, but they still fix the places where people work. And I think that there is also quite big part of hesitation of that kind of working style, but at the moment all the surveys which record how satisfied we are with our working environment show that we actually are more satisfied than the other ministries working rather in old version.
Okay.
And here what you can see that if you want to work in silence, so this is the silent room, so you can come here and you can work in silence, which basically means that here no one speaks. You do your work,
okay,
and that's it. And all the working stations, all the iPads, PCs, everything are the same. So basically you can switch the floors as well. So you can decide that this is the 5th floor, you can work on the 7th floor someday, and so on. So it's basically up onto you, where do you work and where do you attend your meetings. So it gives you more flexibility and also more comfort, because you don't want to sit behind one table like entire day.
When did you move here, like 2 years ago?
It was 2 years ago.
Okay. So
and then, for example, for myself, I'm a Deputy Secretary General, and we made that kind of analyze that who needs how much space, and it appeared that for me the cabinet is not necessary because I'm not there anyway.
Okay.
So
even yourself, you don't have your own big cabinet.
No, I don't have.
You also join the different working groups, and you have occasional meetings at occasional physical environment.
Yes, and then here I might work one day here, other day there. And usually I'm attending at meetings, being in Brussels, doing something else, and so that's it. Everyone has, of course, their own locker. So there is a policy that after every working day you have to clean your table, put everything to your locker, so the next day when you perhaps are not starting here, someone else could work at the working station.
Okay, okay.
And we don't have any phones, as you see. The phones are in the computer. So basically you have headphones and the computer application, which you can have a call. Or if you have your mobile phone call, you can have it here, or Skype call. This booth, which is basically, you can sit in here, close the door, and then you can talk with the people, because this is a soundproof small environment for calls.
Hi. Who's in?
Hello.
Hi.
Well, this is a small tour.